bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All right. Before we get up on out of here, we want to kind of like cheer up the show a little bit. 'Cause it wasn't like we just went on a rant about pedophiles being dirtbags. Like, I want to cheer up the radio world. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I feel bad I did that rant, but I don't want to leave you kind of like creeped out going to bed because you know it is 4 a.m. Unless you're going to work. You might be listening well before you go to bed. So you kind of want to just like cheer up the audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So call the show. 847-866-WNUR. It's 847-866-9687. And, all right, before we get up on out of here, we have a silly thing to talk about. What's going on?
All right. This is the wrong sperm was delivered to a lesbian couple.
What?
Yeah. A white Ohio woman is suing a Downers Grove-based sperm bank, alleging that the company mistakenly gave her vials from an African-American donor, a fact that she has made it difficult for her and her same-sex partner to raise their now 2-year-old daughter in an all-white community.
See, what's the problem with this? Maybe he'll end up being a basketball player and you'll make a lot of money. Like, what's, you know what I mean?
I guess that's a good way to look at it, right? Jennifer Cramlett of Uniontown, Ohio, alleged is in the lawsuit filed Monday that the Midwest Sperm Bank sent her the vials of an African American donor's sperm in September 2011 instead of those of the white donor that she and her white partner had ordered. Is it that big of a deal?
Maybe it's like destiny or something. You know what I mean? Like, would you be that mad?
Well, and that mistake doesn't happen too often. Like,
I don't know how to describe it. I just feel like you would go with the flow. You must be racist. Like, okay, you gave me a black baby.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a kid. Like, they must be racist or something because, like, I feel like you would kind of just laugh about it and be like, oh, we're supposed to get the white baby, but we got the black baby. Like, I feel like I would make the most out of it.
How do you make that mistake?
Yeah, well, that's another point. I don't know how you would make a mistake like this, but here's sort of how. So she chose donor number 380, who was also white. Their doctor in Ohio received vials from donor number 330, who was African American. So that's how that happened. Cramlett, 36, learned of the mistake in April 2012, yet... Okay, so that happened like 2 years ago, but now you're suing when you have the baby, and there's a picture of you with the baby, and now you're suing. I mean, how does that make the baby feel? Now the baby in a couple of years is going to feel like their parents don't love them because they're trying to sue, like, oh, we got the wrong baby, and then she's like, what? I'm the wrong baby?
Here's the thing. This was a case where you told your family about what happened, and then they said, oh, my God, you could sue and get money for that. You know what I mean? Because if you were so mad when it happened back in 2012, which was 2 years ago, you would have sued right away when you saw that it was a black sperm that you received. But now you do it 2 years later. Just be a good parent. Be a good mom and mom. What is your problem? This is a case that someone said, oh, you can get money on.
Oh, you're going to love this.
It's a bunch of money-grubbing whores who want to figure out a way to get cash. They don't care about their kid.
All right, so here's what it says according to the suit that they filed. So these are in their own words. Raising a mixed-race daughter has been stressful in Cramlett, Ohio, in the small all-white community, according to the suit. Cramlett was raised around people with stereotypical attitudes about non-whites, the lawsuit states.
Hey, how about this? How about you be the better person and you try to go against race? This isn't 1960 where we're hosing down African Americans in the middle of the street. How about you be a better person and you try to set a precedent in 2014?
And she did not know African Americans until she attended college at the University of Akron.
Then maybe learn a little and try to experience life.
What a dumb bitch.
You dumb broad, you dumb skank, you dumb whore, you dumb slut.
Oh, my gosh. Part of that learning curve has included getting her daughter's haircut, which, according to the suit, requires Cramlett to travel to a black neighborhood. Oh, gee. Oh, no.
Oh, heaven forbid you look
Heaven forbid you have to drive a couple blocks north or south or whatever.
We should do this. We should tell her to come to Chicago and go on this fun road trip and give her the address of, like, Englewood, see how she enjoys that time, and be like, oh, this is where the Cubs play.
Yeah, here's where the Cubs play, just south of U.S. Cellular Field, right?
and take her to some road. It's just like dark. There's no lights, potholes, bunch of gangbangers snorting coke off of a car while banging a hooker.
She fears that her all-white and unconsciously insensitive family could have a negative effect on her daughter.
It's a 2-year-old baby. Move out of the family. Don't talk to them then. Like, life is short. Just don't talk to the family. If your family is that bad, then maybe you shouldn't be talking to them. I get it's your family, but at some point you have to break away from it if they're that judgmental. Or, hey, how about you be thick-skinned, you dumb broad, and you don't give a crap what your family says? I'm sure you're not seeing them every weekend or every day. You probably see them on Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving. That's 3 times a year. And if they're going to call you every day saying, why do you have a black baby? If you have an iPhone, block their number or just don't pick up. This is a dumb broad.
These people need to venture out to Chicago or New York or some larger city, not middle of nowhere, Ohio, where they don't see black people. Because apparently this girl didn't see black people until she went to college, which I find that hard to believe.
That really is hard to believe.
Like, very hard to believe.
Like, even when you're going to school, you're still watching, like, videos, like, back when in the social studies class that have African-Americans.
Well, I guess she never associated with them, but... You know,
she probably thought that was editing techniques.
Yeah, exactly.
Adam just said send her to Harlem.
Yeah, send her to Harlem, have her stay there for 48 hours, see what happens. So here's a story to close out the show.
Give her a script. Where are the black people?
Can somebody bring me to I don't know. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. But
can somebody bring me to Jamaica, Queens?
Yeah,
I heard they make some good slushies over there. And I have 50 cents. Does that mean anything?
Right. 50. So here's a fun story to close out the thing about crazy Amanda Bynes. She's already on probation, and she was arrested on suspicion of DUI. Oh, looks like she changed her hair again. Now it's blue.
Was skank bag, whore, trash, slut. If this were any other girl in the world, oh my God, you'd be in jail. If this was our big fan Adam Kowalski, who was on probation and got a DUI, you'd be in jail. I know somebody who ran over a girl from my school, and he went to my school, and he was on house arrest, and he broke into cars. He was in jail, and he got an even bigger sentence because of it. But because it's Amanda Bynes, who's a talentless whore in 2014. Yeah, back in the 2000s, she had a good or decent TV show for kids, but she hasn't done diddly squat in, 11 years?
Yeah.
Put this dumb broad behind bars just because you're famous and you're a whore who likes to snort coke and smoke weed doesn't make you any different than any girl right now at zero gravity at some nightclub. Enough of you dumb broad.
So there's not much to this story necessarily. It's just pretty much saying how screwed up she is. But yeah, she has another she has a DUI. And she's already on probation. So I don't know what's gonna happen to her. Maybe
what happened in April 2012.
Yeah. So in April 2012, she crashed her car into a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy's cruiser. She was convicted of reckless driving in February for that incident.
If this happened to any girl from like Naperville or Barrington, I don't care how pretty you are, your license would get taken away. When you wreck a car and you're reckless, like, you can't be doing that. Girls are bad drivers as it is. When that happens, that's no good.
Yeah, exactly.
What does it say right there?
In the wake of the arrest 2 years ago, Bynes had several run-ins with law enforcement in L.A. and New York that culminated with her setting a fire in the driveway of a Southern California home and being taken into custody on mental health last year by the Ventura County Sheriff's Department.
Why do we give these celebrities, like, superiority where they can do whatever they want? They literally can do whatever they want. It's literally a video game like GTA where you can do whatever you want. Why do we let this? Just because they were born with the skill to be funny in front of the camera, or they can sing in front of a crowd, or they're talentless skanks who know how to work it in front of a TV camera for a reality show? That makes it no different than us, that guys that do a freelance show. If we did all of this, we'd have so many charges. Just because they make money and they can pay it off, screw this, screw the court system, and screw everything that makes this possible. We need to lay down the law on the criminals. I'm getting angry.
I can tell.
Away. All right, before we wrap up the show, I want to play a throwback from 2007. It is Beep Beep, which is what happened when Amanda Bynes got the crash.
Beep Beep.
The Hoppy and Cedarwood Show. This is an official broadcast of Hoppy Radio. For more info, check out hoppyradio.com and hoppysworld.com.